Years of tradition, flavor, and
It's time for Mount Union Purple Raider football on AM 1310 WDPN. It's time for Mount Union football on your radio and live on AM 1310 WDPN's Facebook and X pages, as well as streaming on the Q92 YouTube channel. The 13-time Division III national champions are locked in and ready for battle. So let's head to the stadium and join our play-by-play team of Sam Berkland and Ryan Bevere for all the action. This is Mount Union football, and it starts right now on AM 1310 WDPN.
And good evening from Karis Stadium. Here, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome to the Mac Center, everybody. AM 1310 WDPN. Sam Berkland with my partner Ryan Keller. It is an OAC Semi-final tonight. Tournament action between the Mount Union Purple Raiders and the Student Princes of Heidelberg. How about the Purple Raider Express coming in here with a record of 23-2. The Berg rolls in with a record of 14-12. Rubber match between these two teams. Heidelberg beat the Raiders in Tiffin. Purple Raiders returned the favor here just a couple of weeks ago. Win and move on to Saturday for the OAC Tournament Championship game against either Otterbein or Ohio Northern. Last we saw it was 33-23 Northern over Otterbein. At the half, we'll get an update here after our national anthem. There is your national anthem. And we settle in here at the Mac Center on this Thursday night. It's OAC tournament time. Mount Union Heidelberg. Real quick, let's get you an update down there from Otterbein. It is 43-43. Otterbein 45-43 with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So Otterbein on their home floor, down 10 at the half, lead by 2 with just under 5 minutes to go. And they had a serious injury there, too, so that could go either way.
Yeah, Jarris Jones looked like a pretty big wrist injury early on or halfway through that first half, and that's a big loss for them if he's not able to go. Otterbein with another 3. It's 48-43 now. At one point, that was a 23-9 game. That's crazy.
So the Purple Raiders getting ready to be introduced here. Let's pick up DJ Relly Rell with tonight's starting five.
Number 2,
There's our starting five here tonight before the Purple Raiders get ready for the Berg. It's the usual starting five. You know them, you love it. Chase Kanstenheiser, Kevin Moore, Elijah Farrington, Kevin Hamilton, and Caleb Lorich. Chance at 17 a game. Kevin Moore, 9 a game. Elijah at 16 a game. Kevin Hamilton about 12 a game. And Caleb Lorich just over 6 points a game. Vasquez, Bosma, Johnson, Nichols, Killens, and Gossam, the starting five tonight for Ohio Northern. The Berg in the black jerseys, in the black shorts with the charcoal gray numbers and letters highlighted in the light gray with the piping down the jerseys and the shorts. Purple Raiders going to go with the home whites tonight. White jerseys, white shorts, purple numbers and letters with the purple trim around the shoulders, around the waist, and down the sides of the shorts. Here we go, Mr. Keller. We're trying to get ourselves into the OAC championship game once again coming up here on Saturday, but you first have to dispose of the Student Princes. And we're underway here at the Mac Center on AM 1310 WDPN and all of our social media platforms. Welcome in, everybody. OAC Semifinals here from the Mac Center. Purple Raiders with the ball, and they'll start the game, and they'll go right to left here in the first half of play. Caleb Lorich way out on top to Hamilton on the right wing. DeBerg in a man-to-man right now. Elijah's got it down low. Fakes left, goes right, takes it inside, puts it up on the rim, put it up no good. Ball tapped up in the air a couple of times and rebounded by the Student Princes of Heidelberg, who come in 14-12 on the year. They're trying to get into the OAC title game. The Purple Raiders are very crisp 23-2 on the season. Killens coming off the screen. Let's go. The three. Top of the key is good. So Killens with the first basket of the night. He's averaging just under 14 a game, and it's a 3-0 Heidelberg lead. Nice crowd in here tonight. They're still coming in. Is it not going to be full, but it'll be very close by the time everybody gets in their seat. Little 15-footer put up inside by Kasenizer, no good. Bosma's got the ball at the other end of the floor for Heidelberg. On the right side, that is Phil Johnson-Nichols. Gets the ball into the corner. Three in and out, no good by Bosma. Rebound picked up by Lorich. Gets it down to Hamilton. Kevin will bring it across to the left wing. 18:42 to go. Hamilton steps back, shoots the three. A little bit too strong. Rebound picked up by Elijah. Got it to Moore. Kevin goes inside. Put it up over the rim. No good. Elijah got it back. Put it up. No foul. Holy cow. Here come the Student Princes at the other end of the floor. In the corner, there goes the three by Johnson-Nichols, and it's good. Now Johnson-Nichols with his first basket. It's a three. And the Student Princes have jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead. 18:15 to go in the first half of play here at Mount Union. Evan Hamilton on the left wing to Elijah. Farrington got bumped twice, went to the floor, and our first whistle of the evening.
I was starting to wonder what they had to do in order for us to get a foul call. Apparently knock him down.
A double hit.
Jeez Louise.
18:08 to go first half. Heidelberg 6-0 over Mount Union. OAC Semi-final. We'll keep you updated on that ball game down south of us. Northern and Otterbein. Hamilton rips it free deep on the right wing, and it's good. Kevin Hamilton in the scorebook, averaging 12 a game. And Kevin gets the Purple Raiders on the scoreboard, 6-3. Inside, Killens has it, dumps it down low. Shot blocked from behind by Moore, saves it into Hamilton. Here come the Raiders on a run out. Crowd is into it early. That's a good scene. Hamilton top of the free throw line. Now Kevin will back it up between the circles on the right wing to Kasenizer. Chance, high post, Caleb. Lorich has got the height advantage. Caleb's going to take it with the left hand. Forgot the ball, and a loose ball, and a whistle, and a stoppage. And what do we have?
It's going
to be a foul on, looks like Gossom's going to get the foul, his first, team second.
Yeah, good job. I like the fact that Mount Union's going down low, trying to get their bigs involved. It's good to see Kevin Hamilton back after that little.
Here comes Farrington inside, double pump, put it up, around all over the rim, no good, and the rebound picked up by Heidelberg. Johnson-Nichols gets it down the floor, goes on the right wing. Inside is Vasquez, goes into paint, got bumped by, we got lucky there was no foul there. So I'll trade that off. Vasquez for 2 points. Heidelberg takes an 8-3 lead. You don't want to get any early cheapies on Caleb down there in the paint. 17:08 to go in the first half. Heidelberg on top, 8-3. Kevin Moore, line lane, goes inside, hangs it up on the rim and in. Kevin Moore with his first two, and it's an 8-5 Heidelberg lead.
I wish we'd get to see a game where he would just show his athleticism the entire game, because he kind of keeps it a secret.
Johnson-Nichols over on the left side to Bosma. Now to Killens. Killens goes around a screen. Killens goes into the paint, stumbles, put up a shot, no, but there's a whistle and a foul.
He traveled.
Foul is going to be on Elijah Farrington. That's his first. They're going to say Elijah kicked him. So Killens is going to shoot a couple of free throws line, right, for Heidelberg. First free throw is up and good. So Killens with his fourth point of the night. Trey Killens, a 6'1 senior out of Mason. trying to give Heidelberg a 5-point lead, and he does. Killens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the night. He's got half of the Student Prince's points, 16:40 to go. Just getting cranked up here on a line at the Mack Center at Mount Union. 10-5, Heidelberg on top of the Raiders by 5. Kevin Moore, long three, left wing, side of the rim, no rebound, picked up by Killens. Gets it down the floor to Vasquez. He'll bring it across the timeline to the right wing. Vasquez around a bottom screen. Over on the left wing, that's Gossam. Gossam goes down inside, put it up and in, and he's fouled. So Gossam with his first two, he'll look for three at the line, and Heidelberg is jumped out to a very quick 12-5 lead and could possibly be 13 after this free throw coming up. Caleb Lorich will sit down. Sean Vaden has checked in for the first time tonight. Sean, the enforcer, if you will, comes in averaging just under 5 points a game and a couple of blocks per game.
Baby Wembley.
Some free throw around and falls in. So Gossam with three, and the Student Princes have taken a quick 13-5 lead.
Yeah, the start of this game is very chaotic. There's a lot going on. You're hearing the coaches on the bench yell. I mean, it's kind of chaotic here early on.
Elijah way out there, left wing to Chance. He's got to get going. Heiser out on top of the Moore, coming off of a screen by Farrington. Kevin right of the key. Kevin's going to go down the lane. Steps, went up for the shot, never got rid of it. Loose ball foul, and then Moore commits a foul at half court as the Berg was trying to come the other way. Here comes Collier. Here comes Dunbar.
Let's go.
Here comes Taylor. But first, I think we're going to get our first media timeout. 16 minutes to go in the first half of play. Heidelberg 13, Mount Union 5. You're listening to Purple Raider basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
Strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Call Hatherell Insurance Agency 330-823-9500 or visit hatherellinsurance.net.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM.
Welcome back, everybody. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Sam Berkman, Ryan Keller back with you on WDPN and Q92 Radiosports.com. A little bit of an inauspicious start here tonight. Heidelberg with a 13-5 lead over Mount Union.
Yeah, Mount 2 and 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the three-point line, 22%. Heidelberg shooting 66.7 for the first 4 minutes of the game.
All right. Heidelberg in the black jerseys and shorts, Purple Raiders in the home whites tonight. So Taylor, Vaden, Collier, Dunbar, all in for Mount Union early in this one. Heidelberg's got the basketball. Little 18-footer on the left wing, blocked by guess who? Vaden. But somehow the other team always ends up getting the ball on a block. There goes Johnson Nichols for three. Put it up, no good. Rebound picked up by Dante Collier. Here come the Raiders. 15:28 to go in the first half. Heidelberg on top, 13-5. Hamilton top of the key. Nice pass down to Taylor. Garrett turns, put it up, missed it. Got a late whistle and a foul as Taylor will shoot two.
I think that's my biggest pet peeve in sports is the
Waiting
the late
for the
whistle
result before you. Yep.
If it's a foul, call it.
Yep. So Jarrett Taylor, the former Green Bulldog, played for outstanding coach, one of the best to ever do it, Mark Kinsley. Jarrett Taylor's going to go to free throw line. Jarrett, about 2.2 points a game. First free throw, back of the rim, no good. So it remains Heidelberg 13-5, 15:21 to go in the first half here at the Mack Center. Crowd still kind of shuffling in here. A little bit after 7 o'clock. Taylor got that one to drop. I thought that was going to wiggle out on him. Taylor, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. It's 13-6. Purple Raiders down 7, 15-13 to go. First half of play. Vasquez on the right side, picked up by Hamilton. Vasquez left hand, right hand, goes behind his back, keeps the dribble alive to the top of the key. Swings it to Bosma. Now over on the left wing to Killens. Killens is going to go into the paint, right down the lane, put it up, no good. Loose on the floor, picked up by Heidelberg again. They get the loose ball. Now Bosma's got it on the right side. Brady going to throw a runner on the wing. It's up and good from about 8 feet away. Bosma with the basket. He's averaging about 10 a game. He picked up his first 2. And the Purple Raiders are down 9, 15-6, 14:40 to go in the half. In the corner, Dunbar shoots the 3. No good. Rebound, Vaden keeps it alive. Out to Collier. Dante fakes the 3. Now he'll shoot the 3. Good. Dante Collier. Big 3 just to settle down here. His first points of the night, 15-9. Heidelberg on top by 6. 14-18 to go first half here on 13-10. Bosma gets open for the 3 and hits it wide open. Coming off the screen, Bosma with his first triple. He's got 5, averaging just over 13 a game, but it's 18-9 now. The Student Princes by 9. Vaden, top of the three-point arc. Vaden hands it off to Dunbar and a whistle and a foul. That one is going to be on Killens. If he gets that steal, he's going coast to coast. But he did make contact, thus the foul was called.
Yeah, you want to make sure that Bosma doesn't get hot either. He tend to get super streaky and hit a lot of shots in a row if you don't shut him down early. So it'll be important for Mount to not let him get, another free look next time down the court.
14 minutes to go in the first half. Heidelberg on top, 18-9. Purple Raiders with the ball. Chance Cason who's checked back. Oh, he almost lost the ball. Wow. Got it in the corner to Collier. Dante going to go baseline. Collier cut off, spins, toots, floater. No good. Rebound picked up by Killens. That thing went all the way around the rim and would not fall. The Heidelberg in a transition. Behind by Vaden, but they're going to say it's a basket. Goaltending on Vaden. Wow. So that makes it 20-9 Heidelberg as they called Sean Vaden for a goaltend. And most of the people inside the building don't necessarily agree with that call. Wow. 13:33 to go in the first half. Heidelberg 20, Mount Union 9. Vaden out on top to Collier. Dante steps back. Dante 3. That's way off. Settling for threes now. And Heidelberg is getting the rebound and getting it right back down the floor. Vasquez on the right side goes around Vaden. Goes inside. Dumps it off. Nichols laid it up and in.
Timeout.
Wow. Johnson Nichols with his 5th point of the night. It's 22-9 Heidelberg. 13:06 to go in the first half. Not what we expected. But keep in mind, Heidelberg beat the Raiders earlier this year. Collier drives inside with a right hand off the glass. In, and he's fouled. Dante Collier with 5. He'll look for 6 at the line. Maybe the young man from Licking Heights is going to be one of the unsung heroes tonight for Mount Union.
I mean, the good thing right now, too, is that Heidelberg has 5 fouls, 2 more, and they're going to be shooting free throws, and you got 13 minutes left in the half. So that's a plus at this point right now in the game, trailing by 11.
So Dante Collier line left to try to complete the 3-point play, and he does. So Dante kind of keeping us afloat here early. 15 to check it. 12:50 to go in the first half. It's Heidelberg 22 and Mount Union 12 here on WDPN. OAC Semi-finals pass down to Vasquez. Vasquez over on the left elbow. Vasquez gives it behind his back. Ossom shoots the 3. Too strong. Rebound picked up by Collier. Gets it ahead to Cason. Chance will bring it across the timeline to the left wing with 12:30 to go in the first half. Cason, the former Lake Blue Streak, gets a pick from Elijah. Lost the ball. Turnover. Here comes Heidelberg. Killens at the other end of the floor to Johnson Nichols. He'll drive baseline. Throws the ball into the corner. Bosma. Now Gossam will shoot a 3. In and out. No. Dodge the bullet there.
Yeah,
Rebound,
they're getting lucky.
They are getting some open looks. Here comes Cason on the right wing. Now to Eli. Farrington on the elbow, about 6 feet away. Backing his way down. Eli goes inside, threw the ball away and out of bounds, and it will go back to Heidelberg, and we will get our second media timeout. 12 minutes to go in the first half here at the Mack Center. Your score, Heidelberg 22 and Mount Union 12. You're listening to Purple Raider Hoops on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
There's some controversy going on in this game.
At the scores. Were they trying to cheat? Somebody trying to cheat
I don't
somebody?
know. I looked down. There's 1.3 seconds left.
Oh, no. What's the score?
And the tied, 51.
No.
I think it might be a shot clock because there's 0 on the shot clock. So I think they're reviewing to see if a basket went in. but I'm not 100% sure. But we are tied at 51, 1.3 seconds left.
My Lord. High drama down there in Westerville.
Good.
It's almost like we never left. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Heidelberg 22. And Mount Union 12. Sam Berkman, Ryan Keller here at the Mack Center. A little bit of a nervous crowd in here right now as the Raiders are down 10 and trying to figure it out here on the fly. This OAC Conference Semifinal. Here comes Vasquez across the timeline for Heidelberg. Vasquez on the right wing, shouting instructions. Nobody's listening to him. Vasquez almost had the ball stolen away. Still 10 on the shot clock for Heidelberg. Now a step back three. Rim, no. Rebound picked up by Mount Union. Purple Raiders now trying to make a little move. Eli's going to go right into the paint. Goes up and slams it with two hands. Look out, rim.
Maybe that's what they needed to get some energy back into this team right now because they're playing with a different intensity on the defensive side.
Got a steal taken away by Farrington. Here come the Raiders, 3-on-2. Elijah Line, lane up. Oh, but he's fouled. Had a man on the left, a man on the right. Eli said, I'm going to the hoop myself. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, 10, come here, baby.
11-17 to go in the first half. 22-14 Heidelberg. Purple Raiders get a little juice now after that two-handed throwdown by Elijah Farrington. The former Maslin Tiger is back at the free throw line. Farrington, first one is on the way and no good. Well, we've missed a couple of free throws here tonight. 11-17 to go first half. 22-14 Student Princes by 8. Farrington again, line left. Lets it fly. That one's good. Nice. Elijah with 3. Purple Raiders get it down to 7. Heidelberg 22, Mount Union 15. 11-11 to go in the first half here at the Mack Center. Vasquez picked up by Chance. Vasquez trying to go around him, and he does. He gets the ball into the corner for Bosma. Out on top, Gossam. Gossam penetrates in against Vaden. Ball goes out to the top to Keith Gainey, a little floater. Hit the front of the rim. Nope. Rebound picked up by Vaden. Gets it to Collier. Hands it back to Chance. Here come the Raiders. Kasenheiser across the timeline to the left wing. Down to Farrington, about 10 feet away in the wing. Elijah backs his man. They called an offensive foul on Elijah Farrington. That's his second.
That was a flop if I've ever seen one in my life.
I'll tell you what hurts is they were on the verge of subbing him out before he got that second foul, but now Elijah's got to sit. 10:44 to go in the first half. 22-15. Purple Raiders down by 7. So who do we got here now? Kevin Moore, Chance Kasenheiser, Caleb Lorge, Kevin Hamilton, and Cam Weekly on the floor right now for Mike Fuline. Trying to find that combination. Heidelberg with the ball. They lead it by 7. Vasquez deep on the left wing, almost on the M logo. Shot clock at 12. Game clock 10:26. 7-point lead for the Student Princes. Vasquez in no man's land. He goes up and under around Lorich. Missed the finger roll. Rebound by Kevin Moore. Kevin on the wing to Chance. Kasenheiser on the left wing behind the three-point arc. Gets a screen by Lorich. Chance steps into an 18-footer. Nope. Rebound. Heidelberg. Gossam's got it in the corner. Gets it ahead to Johnson-Nichols. Markel Johnson-Nichols out of Reynoldsburg, Pickerington Central. Really nice basketball program down there in Central Ohio. And we got a steal by the Raiders. Yes, here they come, 3-on-1. Chance in the corner for 3. Good. Chance Kasenheiser with the help of a steal and a triple. And it's 22-18 now. Purple Raiders are down by 4. 9:35 to go. Place is coming alive here on Clark Avenue. Vasquez on the right elbow. Picked up by Lorich. Goes around. Caleb reverses it up. No good. Rebound picked up by Kevin Hamilton. Bodies all over the floor. Good sportsmanship, however. Weekly at the other end for Mount. Kasenheiser 3. Nope. Rebound Kevin Moore. Goes inside. Put it up and in. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this crowd here at the Mac Center with 9:09 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders are back to within 2. It's 22-20 now, Student Princess. It took an Elijah Farrington slam dunk to get everything going, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did, and it did. It lit a fire under there, and I think they're going to – I don't know if they're able to review it or not, but they're talking about reviewing. There was a clear-as-day trip on Jack Dunbar in the corner, and Coach Feuline was in his face. It wasn't good sportsmanship. He flat-out tripped Dunbar
I
in
only
the corner.
saw him try to help him up. I
That's
didn't see
he
the
tripped
initial
him.
trip.
Coach Feuline was out halfway onto the court screaming and yelling at the official.
So they are going to look at it?
I don't know if they can go back, and I don't know how that works, if they're allowed to go back and look at something that had continued to go. All right, they're gonna go look at that.
All right, there we go. That's a great job by their official. He actually came over to us. He may have went to the wrong place, but whatever. We'll take it.
I just hope we have a view of it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing, because it was kind of behind the ball a little bit.
Yep.
I do have an update on the Northern Otterbein game. There was a play. I think it was a shot clock deal. Now 1.3 seconds. They get it in. Shot up at half court. No good. Otterbein 53. Northern 51.
So it is a final. Otterbein escapes 53-51. There was some controversy down the stretch in Westerville, Ohio.
I don't know the whole story because I'm just looking at video of it, but there was a good, nice, long delay at the end of that game with 1.3 seconds left. And the officials reviewed and talked it over and reviewed and talked it over. Let's see if the officials are done looking at it.
They're having a little conference now. They have stepped away from the monitor. 9:09 to go in the first half. It's 22-20. Oh, they don't have enough evidence to show that it was a trip. So no foul.
No foul at all.
Okay. All right, so not enough evidence, they're saying, on the replay review. So there was no foul. And we will play on. 22-20 Heidelberg. Now, that's the good news. The Purple Raiders were down 22-9 at one point.
Yeah, they're on an 11-0 run over the last 3:45.
Now it's 22-20 with the crowd chanting defense here in Alliance. Johnson Nichols going baseline, cut off, throws it all the way out to Gainey. He'll shoot a three on the right wing. Good. You'll live with that. Gainey outside with three. He's got his first three. 25-20, Heidelberg by 5. Chance, top of the foul line, gets to Kevin. Hamilton on the left wing, down to Caleb. Caleb trying to bully his way inside. Does. He puts it up and in. Caleb Lorich with his first two. And we got a quick little injury stoppage in play. Gossam apparently injured his right elbow. You can see it kind of.
That was a great move by Caleb underneath, and I think that's when he tried hooking Caleb, and then Caleb spun out of it.
So because of the stop, they're going to take Gossam out. They will bring in the big 7-footer, Abba Laval out of Nigeria. 25-22, Heidelberg by 3, but you can definitely feel the momentum change here, and that momentum is wearing a purple jersey right now. Purple Raiders have fought back to within 3 with 8:15 to go in the first half. Bosma's got it on the left wing, picked up by Chance. Out on top, Gainey. Gainey guarded by Weekly. Gainey brings it out to the logo, 8:07 to go. Gets a screen by Lawal. Gainey goes inside against Caleb, puts it up. No. Lawal got the rebound, had it, fumbled it, lost it, picked up by Mount Union. Here comes Kevin Moore. Down the floor to Hamilton. Here come the Raiders with a chance to maybe tie with a 3. Hamilton at the top of the free throw line, steps into an 18-footer, rim, no. Rebound picked up by Heidelberg. That is Killens with the basketball. He's over on the left wing. Gainey now about 24, 25 feet away on the left side of the floor, picked up by Cam. Weekly digging in now defensively. Cam digging in defensively. Cam's all over him. Good job by Weekly on defense. Now he's going to go right by him. Gainey does and puts it up and in. Now you can only hold him for so long. Gainey with 5 on the runner. And that makes it 27-22 Heidelberg with 7:15 to go in the first half of play. Cam Weekly, the former Jackson Polar Bear, with the basketball. About 7 a game when he gets in there. Cam almost let go of that 3. Gets that on top to Moore. Kevin makes his move down the paint. Reach in. Foul. He went right by him. They're going to get Bosma with the foul. 7:06 to go first half. Heidelberg 27, Mount Union 22. Sam Berkman, Ryan Keller with you here on 1310 WDPN. And we will have our next media timeout. So let's take a break. 7:06 to go in the first half. The Raiders are down 5. You're listening to 1310 WDPN. Mount Union Hoops presented by Sarta.
When you think shipping, you think the UPS store. But there's so much more than that. Did you know they've moved? Visit them at their new location, 1180 West State Street in Alliance. They'll handle all of your packing and shipping needs with their pack and ship guarantee. Plus, they offer professional printing, passport photos, faxing and scanning, secure mailbox rentals, and document shredding. Need notary services? They do that too. Business Solutions open 7 days a week because life doesn't wait. Stop by 1180 West State Street in Alliance and discover everything the UPS store can do for you.
Stop by Giannino's Pizza at 1690 South Union Avenue in Alliance, or order fast and easy at Gianninos.com. From hot, fresh pizzas to wings, JoJo's, and more, there's something for everyone. And don't forget about our daily specials. Perfect for lunch and dinner without breaking the budget. Feeding a crowd? Giannino's offers catering that makes your next party or office lunch simple and delicious. And right now, grab the Family Feast Special for just $37.95. A large 16-inch one-topping pizza, 8-piece chicken, JoJo's, and a pint of coleslaw. Giannino's Pizza. It's gotta be Giannino's.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
We are back here in Alliance, AM 1310 WDPN. Sam Berkman, Ryan Keller. 7:06 to go in the first half. 27-22 Heidelberg. Kevin Moore in line left. Free throw. Back to the rim, too strong. So the free throw woes are kind of rearing their ugly head here tonight a little bit. We've been shooting about 75-76% all season.
Yeah, we're at 50 right now for the game.
Student Princes with the ball up 5. Lawal's got it on the wing. Now to Killen. Trey Killen on the left wing. Gets over to Marcus Johnson-Nichols. Johnson-Nichols goes baseline. Little stutter step. Move blocked by Kevin Moore. Welcome to the block party. Here comes Hamilton in transition. Collier tries and scores. Dante Collier running the floor after the missed basket. And it's 27-24 now. Heidelberg, Purple Raiders are within 3. 6:22 to go here in the first half of play. Killen on the top of the key. Trey Killens to the wall. Back to Killens. The wall sets the screen. Killens on the wing. Killens goes into the paint. Throws it away. That's going to be over and back. Yes, sir. Mount Union ball as the Student Princes turn it over. 6:08 to go, first half. Heidelberg 27, Mount Union 24. Heidelberg got out to a 22-9 lead at one point, and the Raiders are on the verge of maybe catching them here at the 6:08 mark in the first half. Stick around, halftime activities coming up on 1310 WDPN, so don't touch that dial. Collier pops out. Dante shoots a 3. Nope. Rebound picked up by Johnson-Nichols. Gets it down the floor to Gainey. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gossam rather, getting ready to come back in. Gainey goes inside, swoops down the lane, and put it in.
Boy, I didn't realize the ups that Gainey has. Holy cow.
That's why I'm saying let him shoot the 3 all night, but don't let him do that.
He was a good foot above the rim.
Man. Casenheiser on the right wing. Chance will go inside, put it off the glass, and score. Chance with 5. A turnover, yep. Raiders got the ball right back, and Kevin Hamilton's got it on the logo. 5:25 to go in the first half. Heidelberg 29, Mount Union 26. Hamilton top of the key. Hamilton in the lane, try to get it to Lorich. The ball got poked away, but thankfully it lands into the hands of Casenheiser. 8 on the shot clock. Chance around a screen. Chance into the corner, back to Caleb. Caleb shoots a 3. That's way off. Well, actually almost went in. Rebound by Kevin Moore, put it up, blocked from behind by the wall. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Union.
A great hustle from Kevin Moore underneath on the baseline, going up for that rebound and then fighting after he didn't get it to force it to go out of bounds off of Heidelberg. But I think Chance Kasenheiser has a chance coming off of that screen at the top. They're not stepping up and covering him off, and I think he's got a clear line to the hoop down the right side of the key.
So we've got 15 on the shot clock. Ball comes into Vaden, now on top to Kevin Hamilton. Under 5 to go first half. It's been a bruiser tonight, 29-26 Heidelberg. Hamilton top of the key, steps into a 3, no.
Vaden.
And Vaden with an illegal screen at the top of the key, and the ball will go back to Heidelberg.
He didn't even try to really try to hide it. He just walked through his guy.
So 4:52 left, first half. Heidelberg 29. Mount Union 26. Here come the Student Princes. They're going left to right here in the first half of play. You ever see so many photographers under one basket in your life? Where have they been all year? Killen's on the left wing. Goes against Hamilton. Pushes off on him. No call. Killen's jump stop. Has to throw it all the way out on top to Gainey. Let him go out there, but don't let him drive you. Gainey's going to step into a 3. That's why you let him do that. Rebound by Heidelberg. Gossam with the return shot up. No, but he got fouled. Boy, they're getting weak side rebounds tonight. 4:26 left in the first half. Heidelberg 29. Mount Union 26, the other semifinal tonight. Not without a little controversy. Otterbein beats Ohio Northern 53-51. Free throw around, and in for Gossam. That's his 4th point of the night. Heidelberg 30 and Mount Union 26. 6 fouls on the Raiders, 7 on Heidelberg. Gossam again. That one's good. So Gossam with 5. Back to a 5-point lead now for the Berg. 31-26. Here come the Purple Raiders. 4:19 to go in the first half of play here at Alliance. On the left wing, that's Kasenheiser. Chance goes around the screen, hooks it into the corner for Dante. 3 in the air. It's good. Dante Collier with the 11. He is the only player in double figures tonight for either side. 31-29, Mount Union's cut it to 2. 3:59 to go. You can hear the chain of defense from the Mount Union crowd. Right side of the floor, Johnson-Nichols over to Gainey. Gainey looks at the hoop, kicked the ball away, picked up by Johnson-Nichols. He'll go inside, put up a whirling shot off the glass and score.
I mean, when Vaden's kind of tracking you down from behind, that's the only thing you can really do is reverse it underneath. So great shot from him there for Heidelberg.
So 3.5 to go. 33-29. Long 3. Good. Kasenheiser from downtown. Chance to start to get into the rhythm now. He's got 8. Mount Union has closed the gap to 1. 33-32. 3:17 to go. Gainey had the ball almost stolen by Dunbar. And that should bring us to a timeout. 3:16 to go in the first half. It's Heidelberg 33 and Mount Union 32. Purple Raider basketball continues on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
415 Group supports privately held businesses across Northeast Ohio with trusted accounting and IT services. With offices in Alliance and Canton, we're a local firm delivering national expertise, even recognized by USA Today as one of America's 100 most recommended tax and accounting firms. Our Raider pride runs deep. More than 30 Mount Union alumni have built their careers at 415 Group, including 6 partners throughout our 40-year history. We are proud to support Mount Union basketball and Raider Nation. Good luck, Purple Raiders. Bring it home. 415 Group, backing our community on and off the court.
You're listening to Mount Union basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
.316 to go here in the first half. Heidelberg 33, Mount Union 32. Welcome back to 1310 WDPN, Q92RadioSports.com. You can listen to all of our social media platforms, WDPN on Facebook, X, Twitter, and the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. Drop your comments. Let us know if you're out there listening. We'll give you a little shout out during the broadcast. Only positive vibes, though. What do you say? 3:10 to go in the first half. Raiders are down 1. Bosma's got it at the top of the key. Vasquez with 3 on the shot clock. Vasquez with 2. Step back 3. That's never going to get there. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Mount Union. 2:58. Good defense by the Raiders. Now Mount with the ball and 2:58 to go here in the first half of play. 33-32. The Student Princes on top by 1. Here comes Kevin Hamilton with the basketball on the left wing to Chance Kasenizer. Chance is starting to heat up now. He's got 8 on the game. Kasenizer on the left wing. Gets a screen. Chance into the paint. Little 16-footer. Rim no good. Rebound picked up by Gainey. 2:37 to go. Here comes Heidelberg with a 1-point lead. Gainey at the top of the three-point line. On the right side to Killens. Killens picked up by Chance. Killens on the right wing. Goes by him. Goes inside. Put it up and in. Killens with 7. Boy, they go to the hoop. They really do.
Yeah, a quick first step from Killens as well.
35-32. Student Princes. 2:17 to go. Hamilton top of the three-point line. Backs it out. Kevin with the left-hand dribble. Kevin, foul line. Kevin inside, scoops it up and in. Kevin Hamilton with 5. Lulled him to sleep, took it to the rack, and popped it home. Heidelberg 35, Mount Union 34. $1:57 to go in the first half of play. Killens on the left wing, picked up by Vaden. Out on top to Botsom. Botsom out on top to Gainey, picked up by Dunbar. Dunbar flying all over the floor. Killens has got the ball, goes inside. Blocked by Vaden! That's out of bounds! It'll go back to Mount Union. Hello, Sean Vaden. Goodbye, basketball.
My goodness. A clean stick on the backboard with that block.
Oh, he just walks down to the other end of the floor. No big deal. Another walk in the park. Kasenizer out, Kevin Moore in. Let's finish strong right here. 1:42 to go in the first half. Heidelberg 35, Mount Union 34. The block heard around the Carnation City. Collier at the top of the key, left wing Dunbar. Jack gets it down to Moore. Kevin faces up on his man, goes inside. Turns, shoots, good. Hey, we got a lead. Kevin Moore with 6. Mount Union 36 and Heidelberg 35. 1:17 to go. First half at the Mac Center on 13-10 WDPN. Gainey steps back, shoots a 3. Let him shoot those all day. Air ball. Rebound picked up by the Purple Raiders. Here comes Hamilton across the timeline. Kevin on the right wing. Kevin behind a Vaden screen. Careful, Vaden. Now back to Hamilton on the right side. Sean trying to post his man. He does. And he's did it successfully. Vasquez will pick up the foul for Heidelberg.
Yeah, Vaden will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with the 18 foul. Just under a minute left in the half.
You're exactly right, Jack Dunbar. He can't shoot that ball out there. I cleaned it up a little. 59 seconds to go in the first half. 36-35. Sean Vaden going to shoot 2 line left for Mount Union. Big man, been swatting them all night long. That free throw is around and in. Sean Vaden, his first points of the night. Purple Raiders by 2, 37-35. 59 seconds to go in the first half of play. Earlier tonight, Otterbein beat Ohio Northern 53-51. Vaden free throw. It's good. Sean Vaden got them both. And the Purple Raiders have taken a 3-point lead now. 38-35 with 56 seconds to go in the first half. Here come the Student Princes. Johnson Nichols to Gainey on the right side. Look at Jack Dunbar saying, go ahead, shoot it out there. Killens on the logo. 48 seconds to go. Killens on the right wing. Behind the three-point arc, out on top. Bosman shoots the 3. Bosman, nope. Rebound, Kevin Moore. Purple Raiders can't hold it all, but Mike Feline says, we'll take that timeout with 34.5 to go, and it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 38-35, Mount Union. And finally, yeah, we're playing our style of ball.
Yeah, 6-0 run over the last minute, 32. They're 4 of their last 5. The shooting percentage has gone up. I think after that first media timeout, we were shooting 22% from the game for the field. Now we're at 45%. Heidelberg was shooting close to 70%. They are now down to 41%. So things kind of evened out a little bit. Mount Union got back into the flow. After that dunk from Farrington, the defense picked up a lot more as well. It wasn't just offensively. It's their defense. They really buckled down. I love Jack Dunbar out there. He plays with such confidence on the defensive side of the basketball. He's like, let him shoot it. And he's laughing at him when he's coming up the court. He likes to play the mind games, and I think that he's done a great job on the defensive side tonight.
And how about all this happening with Elijah on the bench?
Yeah.
Because he had to sit with those 2 fouls.
Yep.
Here we go. Purple Raiders 38-35. 25 seconds left in the first half. They can take it down to about 7 on the shot clock. Kevin, way out there on the right wing. I'm talking 35, 38 feet away. Hamilton now going to make his move, gets a screen. Kevin top of the key. Kevin goes down the lane, steps into a 15-footer, put it around the rim, no good. Rebound, Gainey. Here come the Student Princes. They got 8. They got 7. Gainey out on top to Gossam. Gossam on the right wing. Gossam goes baseline. Fumbled the ball out of bounds. It goes back to Mount Union. Dayton scared him to death down there, and they lost the ball, and it goes back to the Raiders. 1.9 to go in the first half. Raiders got to go the length of the floor. Dunbar gets it into Hamilton. Kevin throws it from 75 feet. No good, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half here at Mount Union. It was a tough start, but the good guys got it together. 20 minutes in the books. It's Mount Union 38 and Heidelberg 35. We'll take a break. Coming up next is the Grove Furniture and Appliance halftime show. We got that. We got numbers. We got stats. We got all kind of great stuff, plus your news and your weather. All coming up next on 1310 WDPM.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Ready to level up your ride? Head to Carnation Auto Group and Alliance. They've got cars, trucks, and minivans ready for work, family, or the daily drive. Want to cruise the campground or neighborhood? Check out their golf carts, home of the lifetime warranty on golf carts. That's right, lifetime. Need to haul your toys or equipment? Their tough trailers are ready to roll. Visit Carnation Auto Group at 22180 Harrisburg Westville Road in Alliance, or shop anytime at carnationautos.com. Great prices, great vehicles, great service.
Hey, Joe, good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? Oh, I need new kitchen cabinets and countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yeah, Sam, these big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is a craft-made dealer, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable.
I'm Clint Marshall with the halftime edition of AM 1310 WDPN News, brought to you by Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress. Investigators trying to pin down the cause of a fire that forced 3 people from their home in Canton. Firefighters were called to the 3300 block of Fairmount Boulevard Northeast just after 9:30 Wednesday night. Crews found flames in the second floor walls and attic and quickly put out the blaze. No injuries were reported. Damage to the building and contents is estimated at $40,000. Smoke detectors did not alert the residents. Stark County judge has sentenced a man to prison time after he pleaded guilty to kidnapping, abduction, and strangulation. Common Pleas Judge Taryn Heath Tuesday handed down an 8 to 12-year term to 46-year-old Laith Judah of Massillon. He also pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and domestic violence. The case began in August when officers conducted a welfare check at Judah's home on Alpha Street Northwest. Investigators determined he'd been preventing his wife from leaving the home, and video provided by the victim allegedly showed him assaulting her. Canton Township man faces child sex abuse charges. A Stark County grand jury indicted 32-year-old Kevin Ward on the charges of rape, gross sexual imposition, disseminating obscene material to a juvenile, and public indecency. He's scheduled to be arraigned Friday in Common Pleas Court. Ward was arrested Wednesday. According to an indictment, the alleged incidents involve a victim under 10 years old and occurred between January 2024 and last July. A Stark County grand jury has indicted Marquise Barrino on multiple charges following alleged violent incidents at the home of his ex-live-in girlfriend. 27-year-old Canton man faces charges including aggravated burglary, aggravated arson, domestic violence, and aggravated menacing. Barrino is scheduled for arraignment Friday in Common Pleas Court. Canton police say the incidents occurred December 19th and 20th, with Barrino allegedly forcing his way into the residence, assaulting the woman, setting items on fire, as well as sending threatening text messages. He was arrested December 28th. The Stark County Board of Elections has returned a candidate to the May 5th primary ballot. According to the repository, Tuesday's decision came after Democrat Ryland Finzer of Massillon presented notarized affidavits as evidence. Previously rejected signatures were valid. He's seeking election to the 50th District Ohio House seat. The board ruled during ballot certification last week the signatures did not match those on file. Republican incumbent Matthew Kishman and Democrat Brian Summers of Massillon are also running for the seat. Perry Township firefighters quickly controlled a blaze Wednesday afternoon that damaged a top-floor bedroom and windows at a home in the 3400 block of Briarwood Avenue Northwest. Blaze reported shortly after noon displaced 2 residents. No injuries were reported. The cause of the fire under investigation. Damage estimates are not yet available. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcasts again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Daniel Petrosini and Nicole Hagee have been appointed to the Stark Library Board. Petrosini was reappointed to a 4-year term beginning in April. He's a senior assistant prosecuting attorney, currently serves as board secretary, and is active in finance and levy committees. Hagee will fill an unexpired term through April 2029. She is a graduate of Walsh University and West Virginia University and works as community outreach and grants coordinator for the Akron Municipal Court. Democratic Congressman Al Green was ejected from Tuesday night's State of the Union address after waving a sign that read, "Black people aren't apes." Now, Congressman Michael Ruley has introduced a resolution to censure Green. Salem Republican calls Green's actions uncalled for and a breach of congressional conduct. Green was removed from the address for the 2nd year in a row. Ruley seeking support from Republicans and any lawmakers embarrassed by Green's behavior. The 7th District Court of Appeals has upheld the denial of an annexation on Beechwood Road to the city of Salem. The court ruled the property owned by Sean and Lori Butcher is not contiguous to the city, and the annexation would not benefit the general good. The majority decision blocks Salem's effort to expand its jurisdiction. The ruling cites road maintenance issues, emergency response concerns, and opposition from neighbors and property owners. Lisbon's Sadie Van Fossen Pool will not open this summer as officials deal with costly repairs. Leaks in the nearly 70-year-old concrete structure are a major concern, with a consultant expected next month to test for problem areas after weather delays. Officials say the filtration system and pump must be replaced at a cost of roughly $100,000, and the filtration tank has corroded beyond repair. Grants and state capital funding are being pursued to help cover the expense. State regulatory agency asking a judge to reject part of the city of Youngstown's request in the court case involving Sobe Thermal Energy Systems. Legal counsel for PUCO, Assistant Attorney General Julian Johnson, urged Mahoning County Common Pleas Judge Anthony D'Onofrio to deny the city's cross-claim alleging breach of account. Johnson argued because the interests of the city and PUCO are closely aligned, Youngstown should be treated as an intervener plaintiff only. PUCO says it does not oppose the city's motion to intervene in the case. The agency acknowledged Youngstown's leadership and advocacy for Sobe consumers and says it looks forward to continuing to work together to stabilize the utility. We'll return you courtside for the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Report. I'm Clint Marshall for AM 1310 WDPN.
Overnight lows tonight, bottoming out in the middle 20s. A little cold, partly cloudy and dry all night long. Friday, let's enjoy bright sunshine and warmer temps. Our high in the lower and middle 50s. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not one, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Call Hatherell Insurance Agency 330-823-9500 or visit hatherellinsurance.net.
When you think shipping, you think the UPS store, but there's so much more than that. Did you know they've moved? Visit them at their new location, 1180 West State Street in Alliance. They'll handle all of your packing and shipping needs with their pack and ship guarantee. Plus, they offer professional printing, passport photos, faxing and scanning, secure mailbox rentals, and document shredding. Need notary services? They do that too. Business Solutions open 7 days a week because life doesn't wait. Stop by 1180 West State Street in Alliance and discover everything the UPS store can do for you.
415 Group supports privately held businesses across Northeast Ohio with trusted accounting and IT services. With offices in Alliance and Canton, we're a local firm delivering national expertise, even recognized by USA Today as one of America's 100 most recommended tax and accounting firms. Our Raider pride runs deep. More than 30 Mount Union alumni have built their careers at 415 Group, including 6 partners throughout our 40-year history. We are proud to support Mount Union basketball and Raider Nation. Good luck, Purple Raiders. Bring it home. 415 Group, backing our community on and off the court.
You're listening to Mount Union basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome back to the Mack Center semifinals of the Ohio Athletic Conference Tournament. Purple Raiders on top 38-35 at half after a slow start. We'll get to the first half stats for you. First, we'll start with Heidelberg. Brady Bosma, 5 points in the first half. Gossman with 5. Vazquez with 2. Killens with 2. And Johnson Nichols with 1. And Hubbard with, read the wrong line. Here we go. Let's try that again. Bosma with 5. Gossman with 5. Vazquez with 2. Killens with 7, Johnson Nichols with 9, and Gainey with 7. They had 16 rebounds in that first half. They had 6 turnovers. They shot 41% from the field, 13 for 31. They were 4 of 12 from the three-point line and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. For the Purple Raiders, Kevin Moore with 6 points. Elijah Farrington he only played 6 minutes and 11 seconds in that first half. He had 2 fouls on him. He had 3 points in that first half. Caleb Larch with 2. Chance Kasenheiser with 8. Kevin Hamilton with 5. Sean Vaden with 2. Jarrett Taylor with 1. Dante Collier with 11. He leads all scorers in that first half. He was 2 for 4 from the three-point line, 4 of 7 from the floor. Purple Raiders had 21 rebounds in the first half. They also had 5 turnovers, 3 steals, and 5 blocks, 2 from Vaden, 2 from Kevin Moore, and 1 from Kevin Hamilton. Kevin Hamilton had a block in that first half. Purple Raiders shot 42% from the field after shooting 22% to start the game off. They finished that half 14 of 33. They were 5 of 13 from the free throw line. Messing everything up today. 5 of 13 from the three-point line and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Mount Union 4 points off of turnovers to 2 for Heidelberg. Each team with 18 points in the paint. Mount with 5 second chance points, 4 for Heidelberg. 9 fast break points for Heidelberg, 6 for Mount Union, and 14 points off the bench for the Purple Raiders, 7 for Heidelberg. Biggest lead of the night, Heidelberg with 13, Mount at 3. And the biggest scoring run was 11, and that came after a huge dunk from Elijah Farrington. Got the momentum going back for the Purple Raiders. We're going to take a break. When we come back, second half action from the Mack Center in the OAC Semi-finals. This is the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Show. We'll be right back from the Mack Center.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes. and nearly 100,000 Proline rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Stop by Giannino's Pizza at 1690 South Union Avenue in Alliance, or order fast and easy at Gianninos.com. From hot, fresh pizzas to wings, JoJo's, and more, there's something for everyone. And don't forget about our daily specials. Perfect for lunch and dinner without breaking the budget. Feeding a crowd? Giannino's offers catering that makes your next party or office lunch simple and delicious. And right now, grab the Family Feast Special for just $37.95. A large 16-inch one-topping pizza, 8-piece chicken, JoJo's, and a pint of coleslaw. Giannino's Pizza. It's gotta be Giannino's. Ready to level up your ride? Head to Car Nation Auto Group in Alliance. They've got cars, trucks, and minivans ready for work, family, or the daily drive. Want to cruise the campground or neighborhood? Check out their golf carts. Home of the lifetime warranty on golf carts. That's right, lifetime. Need to haul your toys or equipment? Their tough trailers are ready to roll. Visit Car Nation Auto Group at 22180 Harrisburg Westville Road in Alliance, or shop anytime at carnationautos.com. Great prices, great vehicles, great service.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Halftime activities continue here on 1310 WDPN. Sam Berkman, Ryan Keller. 38-35, Mount Union over the Berg, getting ready for second half action here. Earlier tonight down in Westerville, not without a little drama, a little controversy, and maybe a little home cooking. Otterbein beat Ohio Northern 53-51. Now we got about 40 seconds here. Go ahead and let everybody know what happened down there at Otterbein at the end of that game.
Yeah, about 24 seconds left in the game. Otterbein shoots a three and misses. It's rebounded by an Otterbein player. He kind of throws it up over his head, and it goes in, which gives Otterbein the lead. There was still time on the clock, and players from Otterbein ran out onto the court, which should have been a technical foul. They reviewed it. No technical foul. Otterbein with the win.
And it wasn't just like a tenth of a second on the clock. It was 2.6 seconds on the clock. Wild finish down at Otterbein. All right, here we go. Let's get the Raiders home. Second half underway here at the Mac Center. Vasquez shoots a three on the key. It's up and it's good. Vasquez starts off the second half with a three for the Student Princes. He's got five, and we are all square. 38-38, just underway here in the second half on WDPN. Kevin Moore gets a screen. Kevin goes right down the lane, lays it up, and then off the glass and scores. Nice move by Kevin Moore. He's got 8.
Yeah, he's fantastic in traffic and attacking that rim.
Take the ball to the hole, Kevin Moore. Bosma's got it. Out on top to Killens. Back to Bosma. Left wing to Vasquez. Vasquez around a screen. Vasquez about 18 feet away. Goes into the paint. Hooks a pass up. Well, actually went off the rim and was no good, but Vasquez got the ball. And the Student Princes keep it alive. 3 for Gossam in the corner. Missed it. Kevin Moore climbs the ladder and pulls down the rebound. Here come the Raiders. Mount 40, Heidelberg 38. 3-ball, Kaysenheiser. Not the shot they wanted, but Kevin Moore got the offensive rebound and put it right back up and in. He's got 10.
Unbelievable. His ups are unbelievable.
Kevin Moore in double figures now. Now he's got to play defense at the other end of the floor. Bosma on the right side to Vasquez. Picked up by Farrington. Now remember, Elijah's got 2 fouls already. They sat him most of the first half. He's out there to start the second, and Lorich got called for a foul. Caleb trying to hang with this guy one-on-one, just kind of stuck his knee out there a little bit and picked up the foul. 18-18 left to go in the game. Purple Raiders 42, the Student Princes 38 here at the Mac Center. Good crowd on this Thursday night, this OAC Semi-final. Kevin Moore out. Jarrett Taylor will come back in for Coach Mike Fuline. Kevin he wasn't hurt or anything, was he?
I don't think so.
Okay. Didn't know if he called to come out or Vasquez at the top of the free throw line. Goes around Eli. Elijah's got to be careful. Oh, no. Shot is up and good and a foul. Did they call the foul on Farrington? Was it? Yeah. So Farrington picks up his third foul. 18:09 left. Here comes Dante Collier in. As Eli's got to sit down with 3 points and 3 fouls.
I mean, it's a good thing, too, that this team is deep and that they're able, they made their big run in their comeback with Farrington on the bench, so they know they can do it. It's just not the formula that you want.
That envelope.
Yeah.
Vasquez with the free throw is good. He's got 8 on the night. And it's a 42-41 Mount Union lead. 18 minutes flat to go in the game. Collier at the top of the free throw line. Down to Caleb Lorich. Inside with a left hand scores. Caleb Lorich with 4. Give the dime to Collier. 44-41 Raiders. 17:45 left to go in the game. Killens on the left wing. This baby has been tight all night long. Killens got free, goes inside, put it off the glass and scored. Trey Killens with 9. Coach Freeline, you can hear him saying, make him go right, make him go right. 44-43 Raiders. Collier long 3. Almost, I think he got hit on the elbow there with the air ball, but they're going to let that one go. Vasquez at the other end of the floor. He's feeling it. Goes inside baseline. Throws the ball into the paint. Gossam out top. Bosma for the 3. It's what happened?
He missed it. Okay, rebounded by Chance.
Too many people in the way.
Caleb took an elbow to the mouth area down there too.
Chance into the paint. Floats the ball into the corner. Collier shoots a 3. No, he missed it. Heiser got the loose ball rebound. Got to be careful because Caleb's on the floor. Had to go around him, put a shot up, no good, but he got fouled.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Chance there, too. He saw that the defender was out of position, and he jumped into him to draw the contact and to get the foul.
16:55 to go in the second half. Back and forth we go at the Mack Center. Purple Raiders 44, Heidelberg 43. Now what are they going to look at?
I don't know. They will come over to explain it to us, though, which is interesting.
Say, Mr. Official, just take the microphone.
I think they think that
we're
like important.
They do, and we're not.
No,
we're just here broadcasting the game.
Yeah, I think they think like we're part of like some other broadcast or something.
It must be all the equipment. All this equipment. You think we were trying to?
Here.
Come on over there, mister. Nope, he's not coming over here anymore. 16:55 to go in the game. Mount Union 44, Heidelberg 43. Again, there was a stoppage in play. I don't know what they're looking at or why they're looking at anything. Quickly, 2 fouls on Mount, 1 on Heidelberg. Each team with 3 timeouts in their pocket. Is this clock related?
They didn't even look at anything on the monitor. They just discussed something and then went over to the scores table, so I'm not exactly sure.
Heiser free throw around and no good. Boy, the Raiders continue to struggle at the free throw line. Official over here discussing it with Coach Feline, what they stopped it for. Meanwhile, Heiser trying to split the pair. Line right. Chance lets it go. That one's good. Heiser with 9. 16:54 to go in the game. 45-43. The Purple Raiders by 2. Heidelberg with the basketball. Vasquez is picked up by Kevin Hamilton. Vasquez with 8 points on the night. He came in averaging 13 a game. Now Bosma back to Vasquez on the right wing. Gossam will shoot a long 3. That one's good. So Gossam with 8. 46-45 Heidelberg back by 1. 16:25 left to go in the game. It's an OAC Conference Semi-final here at Mount Union. Purple Raiders looking to punch their ticket to Saturday's title game against Addermine. Chance right in the corner. Jared Taylor fakes the 3. Cross court to Hamilton. Kevin fakes the 3. Kevin goes in the lane. Little floater for Hamilton. Glass rim, no. And the rebound picked up by Johnson Nichols. Here comes Heidelberg with 16:08 to go. Johnson Nichols fakes right, goes left, goes right down the lane, puts it up with the left hand and scores. Johnson Nichols with 9. And all of a sudden, the Purple Raiders have hit a cold spot. It's Heidelberg 48, Mount Union 45. Pass down low, Hamilton got free, put it up. No, good, he missed the bunny. Rebounded by Vasquez at the other end of the floor for Heidelberg with 15:40 left to go. Student Princes with the ball and a 3-point lead. Vasquez working everybody over, gets the ball into the corner. 15:32 to go. Vasquez on the left wing shoots a long 3, good. Wow. Right in front of the Heidelberg bench. Vasquez in double figures with 11. And a full timeout is going to be called by Mount Union. So The topsy-turvy evening continues here at the Mac Center. Uncle Joe, get back in your box. 15:24 to go in the game. It's Heidelberg 51, Mount Union 45. Purple Raider Hoops presented by Sarta, coming back on 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back, everybody. Hop on board. You might want to bring a little Pepto with you. This train is on and off the track all night long. Right now it's off. 51-45 Heidelberg. Purple Raiders with the ball. 15-15 left to go in this OAC semifinal. Chance at the right of the key. Chance on the baseline, about 6 feet away. Backing in, fades. Air ball. Rebound. Taylor got it back to Chance. Kasenizer steps into a three. Good. Boy, that was so big.
That was huge. That's clutch.
Chance Kasenizer with a dozen. It's 51-48. Mount Union back to within 3 with 14:49 left to go in the game.
Yeah, that snaps an 8-0 run from Heidelberg.
Johnson Nichols on the left wing. He'll just shoot a three. Good. Man. These guys are shooting it out of their minds right now. 54-48, Heidelberg again by 6. 14:32 left to go in the game. Purple Raiders with the ball. Mount 23-2 on the year. Heidelberg 14-12. Kasenizer at the top of the key gets a screen by Vaden. Chance left of the key. Ball fake to Collier. Dante right wing down to Vaden. Sean turns, baby hook. Hit the rim, no. Volleyballs it out to Collier. Dante for three, no good. Taylor taps it out of bounds. It will stay. Ooh, we got a break there, maybe. It'll stay with Mount Union. 14:11 to go in the game, and now we're going to get our full media timeout. Hang on, everybody. 14:11 left to go. It's Heidelberg 54 and Mount Union 48. Purple Raider Tournament Hoops continues after this on 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Call Hatherell Insurance Agency 330-823-9500 or visit hatherellinsurance.net.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
14:11 left to go in the game. Chance Kasenizer to inbound the ball underneath the basket. Heidelberg 54, Mount Union 48 here at the Mac Center. Purple Raiders trying to keep on rolling. Chance goes in the paint. Had the ball poked away and a reach-in foul on Heidelberg. Is that going to be on Vasquez? Yes. That'll be his third, team second. So each team with a couple of fouls here. 54-48 Heidelberg. Purple Raiders with the ball. They're down 6. Kevin Moore on the baseline. Kevin steps into a 17-footer. Short. Rebound picked up by Vasquez. Here comes Heidelberg now with 13:57 left to go in the game. Student Princes up by 6. Vasquez goes around Hamilton, goes into paint, probably got away with a walk, throws the ball into the corner for a 3. Put up no good by Bosma. Loose ball. They got another loose ball rebound. Ball tipped once, twice at midcourt. The Berg retains possession. Dotson was going to go and shoot that 3. Missed it. My goodness. Offensive foul on Killens for Heidelberg as he went over the back. We got to start getting loose balls.
Yeah.
Killens picks up his third team foul. 13:38 left to go in the game. Heidelberg 54 and Mount Union 48.
Yeah, they've got 2 with 3 right now. Vasquez and who just went out? Killens. They both have 3.
Purple Raiders being led by Kevin Moore's 11. I'm sorry. Kevin Moore's 10. Dante Collier's 11. Eli's back in the game. Farrington goes inside, put it off the glass and scored. Again, Farrington playing with 3 fouls. Got to be careful. But the former Massillon Tiger took it strong. He's got 5. It's back to a 4-point game, 54-50. Heidelberg with a 4-point lead of the ball, 13-10 exactly left to go in the game. Right side of the floor. Heidelberg gaining on the baseline from 6, around, and no. Ripped down by Lorich. Gets it ahead to Hamilton. Here come the Raiders with 12:57 to go. That's a foul down there on Bosma.
Yeah, and this is the kind of stuff that starts to fire up Eli.
Eli got his spot. He was down there about 6-7 feet away, and Bosma just kind of kneed him in the back. Hamilton to throw it in. Purple Raiders with 24 on the shot clock. Out on top to Collier. Dante fakes the 3. Dante makes his move to the right. Dante goes down the lane and slams. He missed it. He missed the slam. And he two-handed it, and it popped out. Unbelievable. 54-50 Heidelberg. 12:41 left to go in the game. I can't believe I just saw that.
I can't either.
Vasquez at the top of the key. Vasquez going to drive to the hoop. Got fouled by Hamilton. And Vasquez will shoot 2. Here comes Dunbar back into the game for Mount Union with 12:34 left. I mean, you couldn't be any more sure of a slam dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, with 2 hands, flying above the rim. And the ball popped out. 54-50 Student Princes. Free throw up and good by Vasquez. He's got a dozen. Again, averaging 13 a game. Marcus Vasquez out of Cleveland East Tech. 55-50 Student Princes. 12:34 to go in the game. Vasquez again. Nothing but that. Vasquez with a Baker's dozen. He's got 13. So here comes Mount Union now. Hamilton, Farrington, Moore, Dunbar, and Lorich on the floor for the Raiders. Caleb on the baseline. Throws across court to Kevin. Kevin driving in the baseline. Hooks a pass into the corner. 3 for Dunbar. Got it! Jack Dunbar. Big 3 off the bench.
It's 2 big 3s that he's hit in clutch moments in this game.
56-53. 12:07 left to go. Mount Union trying to claw their way back in it, and a steal by Elijah Farrington. Here come the Raiders on a run out. Elijah top of the key. Down the lane. Scoops. Lost control. Might have hurt his ankle as he went to the floor. That's not good either. Johnson Nichols at the other end of the floor put up a shot. No good, and he's fouled. Well, we maybe could have got it to 1 there, and now the Student Princes have a chance, and now the immediate concern is Elijah Farrington, the way he came down on that ankle.
I think he stepped on a foot.
Yep. So this will be another media timeout, and we'll step away. 11:49 left to go in this one. A thriller at the Mack Center. It's only the semifinals. Heidelberg 56, Mount Union 53. Purple Raider Hoops continues on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
When you think shipping, you think the UPS store, but there's so much more than that. Did you know they've moved? Visit them at their new location, 1180 West State Street in Alliance. They'll handle all of your packing and shipping needs with their pack and ship guarantee. Plus, they offer professional printing, passport photos, faxing and scanning, secure mailbox rentals, and document shredding. Need notary services? They do that too. Business Solutions open 7 days a week because life doesn't wait. Stop by 1180 West State Street in Alliance and discover everything the UPS store can do for you.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
11:49 left to go in the game. Heidelberg 56, Mount Union 53. Johnson Nichols, line left, first free throw. Good. Johnson Nichols with 13. He's got 13. Vasquez has 13 to lead Heidelberg. Student Princess 57. Purple Raiders 53. 11:49 to go in the game. Winner to the OAC Championship game Saturday afternoon against Otterbein. Free throw good by Johnson Nichols. He's got 14.
Yeah, in the last 3 minutes, Heidelberg hasn't made a basket. It's all free throws. That's all their points have been.
Kevin Moore on the left wing. Kevin around a Lorich screen. Kevin into the paint. Kevin goes to go into the corner. Dunbar, another three. That one's no good. Looked good when it left his hands. Couldn't get it to go down. Heidelberg with the ball. They're up 5 with the ball at the other end of the floor. 11:28 to go in the game. Vasquez, left wing to Johnson Nichols. Markel, Johnson Nichols in the paint. Fade from 6. A rim, no. Rebound, Lorich. Here comes Kevin Hamilton and the Purple Raiders. They're down 5 with 11:10 to go. Kevin on the wing, out on top, Lorich. Caleb lobs it to Eli. Farrington draws a double team. Eli spins around his man, goes into the paint, up and under move. Now Dunbar shoots the 3. Nope. Rebound, Moore, weak side, put it up and in. Kevin Moore, right place, right time, right bucket. 10:55 left to go in the game. Heidelberg 58, Mount Union 55.
It's Kevin Moore's 7th rebound on the game.
Good rebounding tonight by Kevin. And he's added 12 points as well. 15 on the shot clock. Vasquez a 3, good. Vasquez way out there from 6, has his 16th point of the night. 10:31 to go in the game. It's back to a 6-point game again. Heidelberg 61, Mount Union 55. Each team with 4 fouls. 10:19 left to go in the game. Lorich to Hamilton. Kevin against Vasquez. Kevin for 3. That's good. Kevin Hamilton from downtown. (61-58). Timeout on the floor with 10:14 left. It's a 30-second timeout. Kevin Hamilton stepping up in the big moments. Got a big 3 to cut the lead to 3. Now, what I'm not understanding is
Coach took this 30.
They only have 1 left.
Yeah. Yep.
10:14 left to go. It's 61-58. Now, you're going to get a media after the 8, a media after the 4. But if you want to call the timeout, Mount's got 1 left.
Yep.
Come on, White. Come on, White.
Purple Raiders in a battle with Heidelberg here in Alliance. 61-58, 10:14 left to go in the game. Boy, it's like tonight. I'm so glad you're at home.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just, even when you're down, you just feel like things are going to be okay.
Well, I mean, also you question after the way this game started if we would have even been able to dig ourselves out of it if it wasn't for the way this place erupted after the Farrington dunk. Like, if he does that dunk on the road, it's quiet as could be there, and you don't get that momentum swing.
Heidelberg to inbound the basketball. Vasquez looks, almost a steal, almost a travel. Neither happened. Here comes Heidelberg across the timeline. Vasquez on the left wing, out on top to Bosma. Right wing Gainey, he's going to go right down the lane and scoop up, and he missed it. Holy smokes. Purple Raiders get a lucky. Long 3, Dunbar. Good! Dunbar! His second 3 of the night. He's got 6, and we're tied at 61 at the Mac Center. The whole place is coming alive with 9:45 left to go in the game. Oh, wide open. Cossum 3 ball. No. Rebound picked up by Hamilton. Here come the Purple Raiders with 9:38 to go. Kevin on the left wing lobs it to Eli. Fumble the ball, but a whistle and a foul on Heidelberg. Good recognition there by Kevin to find Farrington, and the foul is called. Gossam picked up the foul. Riley Gossam, the young man out of Mansfield, Ohio, 6'4".
I think what they're doing with the substitutions with Collier and Moore is they're just trying to keep these two guys fresh as they could possibly be. They come in, they're doing like hockey
Eli
shifts.
has chance on the right side of the floor. He's going to shoot a three. Go good! Kaysenheiser with 15, and the Purple Raiders are up by 3. Are we having fun now?
Yeah.
9:15 left to go. 64-61 Raiders. Heidelberg with the ball. Markel Johnson-Nichols out of Cleveland East Tech on the right side. 10 on the shot clock for Johnson-Nichols. Goes around Hamilton. Markel into the paint. Stops out on top. Gossam shoots the 3. Bosma shoots and scores. Wow, how do they keep getting open? Bosma with 8. That's his second 3, and a timeout is called. It's a 30, so we'll keep it. Jack Dunbar looks like he's cramping up. So they're going to have to – oh, yeah, he's cramping up all right. Holy smokes. 8:54 to go in the game. Heidelberg 64. Mount Union 64. Again, a 30-second timeout here at the Mac Center.
Both teams, using timeouts just to try to keep their guys fresh even before the media timeout. It's just the pace of the game and how hard both these teams are playing out on the court. They're putting the teams in the situations where they don't really want to go deep on their bench, that they want to keep the 5 on the floor out there and keep them energized, so they're taking timeouts.
So let's kind of reset everything for you if you're just tuning in. 8:54 left to go in the game. Mount Union 64, Heidelberg 64. We've got 5 fouls on Heidelberg, 4 on Mount, 2 timeouts for the Student Princes, 1 timeout for the Raiders, and the possession arrow will give the ball to Mount Union. Here we go. 8:50 left. Purple Raider basketball. It's tied at 64. Hamilton on top to Chance. Kaysenheiser gets a screen. Chance left to the key. Chance steps back, needs help, gets to the Dunbar, 3, no. Rebound picked up by Gainey. Roof would have come off if that one have went down. It remains a 64-64 tie. 8:29 left to go in this semifinal here at the Mac Center at Mount Union. Markel Johnson-Nichols has it at the elbow, flips it on the left side of the floor to Gossam. Top of the key to Gainey. Gainey working on Hamilton. Gainey's got the size advantage. Goes inside, put it off the glass, no. Gossam got the rebound, put it up, no, but a foul on Chance Kaysenheiser with 8:12 left to go. And for Chance, that'll be his second. 64-64. Purple Raiders and the Student Princes. Mount Union, if you're just coming around, 23-2 on the year. Heidelberg, 14-12, but everybody starts over in the OAC tournament. Gossam free throw is no good.
And these guys, this is the third time they've seen each other this year. They know each other. It's all about coming out and executing and hitting shots. That's where you're at once you get to this point in the season. Cam Weekly into the game for Mount Union. Had a hard enough time keeping the other two Kevins. He'll be throwing a third in on me.
Gossam line left, second free throw. That one's good. So Gossam with 9, 8:10 to go in the game. Heidelberg 65, Mount Union 64. Collier on the left wing to Moore. Kevin down to Eli. Farrington inside out to Cam. Weekly for 3. Good. How about Cam Weekly coming off the bench? He fires home the 3. Purple Raiders by 2. 67-65 with 7:49 left to go in the game. Killens on the left wing. Killens behind the three-point line to Gossam. Throws it over on the right wing. 14 on the shot clock. Gainey goes inside, forces it up, no good. Rebound picked up by Kevin Moore. And here come the Purple Raiders with 7:32 to go. They've got the pumpkin and a 2-point lead, 67-65. Moore on the wing. Kevin trying to get it to Eli. Can't. Out on top Weekly. Cam to Collier. Dante's got the move. Dante goes in the paint. Kicks into the corner for Kaysenheiser. 10 on the shot clock. We got plenty of time. Chance on the wing. Chance now goes down into the paint. Fades up and under. Move. Shoots. Scores. Chance Kaysenheiser with a bevy of moves in the paint. He's got 17. And the Purple Raiders are on top by 4, 69-65, with 6:57 left to go in the game. And Sean Vaden getting ready to come in. 15 on the shot clock. That's Killens on the right wing. Killens on the M logo. Killens stops and starts. Foul. Kasenheiser. That's his third.
Yeah, he knew it as soon as he did it. He went to do the little poke from behind when the offensive player gets past you and caught the elbow.
This will bring us to our under 8 media timeout. 6:47 left to go in this one. Hang on, everybody. Mount Union 69, Heidelberg 65. It's Purple Raider basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new faucets and a vanity, maybe even a whole new bathroom. But I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yeah, Sam. These big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard Plumbing Registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
6:47 left to go in this OAC tournament semifinal. Mount Union 69, Heidelberg 65. Moore, Collier, Weekly, Kasenheiser, and Vaden on the floor for Coach Mike Fuline.
How many times have we seen this lineup throughout the regular season, too?
Tell you what, man. Whatever it takes, right? Ball comes into Vasquez. Top of the key to Gossam. Gossam picked up by Vaden. Back door to Vasquez. Vasquez with the right-hand dribble. Behind his back to Gossam. Gossam goes around Vaden. Gossam goes inside on Vaden. Vaden said, get that out of here. That's a block shot and a takeaway. Heidelberg coach screaming to the top of his lungs. No call. Rebound, Purple Raiders. They've got it at this end of the floor. Weekly coming off a screen. Cam for three. It's good. Cam Weekly with 6. How about the young fella? 72-65 Mount Union. 6 minutes left to go in the game. The Mac Center is alive. Killens at the top of the key. Killens goes right down the lane. Floater up. No. Foul. And on Vaden?
Collier.
No, it's on Collier.
It's his first, too. That's
Dante Collier picks up the first, but that's foul number 7. Yeah. Either way, he was going to shoot 2, but now the rest of the way, Heidelberg will be in the 1-and-1 until they get 10 fouls. 5:54 left to go in the game. Purple Raiders up 72-65. The free throw by Killens is good. Killens in double figures with 10. 72-66, Raiders. OAC Semi-final, Killens, good. All right, let's put this team away. 5:52 left to go. Purple Raiders 72. The Student Princes 67 here in Alliance. Left wing, it's Moore. Kevin behind the three-point line. Moore on the left wing. Lobs it to Vaden. Vaden back to Kevin. Moore on the baseline. Inside out of traffic to Weekly. Cam Weekly picks it up at the top of the three-point line. Gets a screen by Vaden. Cam with 6 on the shot clock. 17-footer. Good! Cam Weekly has 8 off the bench tonight. It's 74-67. Purple Raiders, 5:19 to go in the game. Vasquez goes inside. Put it up, no, but a foul's called. That one's got to be on Vaden.
Yes.
John Vaden picked up his second with 5:17 left to go. Purple Raiders 74, Student Princes 67. Marco Vasquez, line left, shooting 2. First one is up, no good.
Wow. I mean, the bad thing, too, when you do this is the clock stops, and you're giving them chances to get points without it taking any time off.
Vasquez again. That one's good. Vasquez up to 17. Again, averaging 13 a game. 5:12 left to go in this thriller. Purple Raiders 74, Student Princess 68. You're listening to 1310 WDPN on Alliance. Sam Berkman and Ryan Keller. Weekly on the wing for a three. Go! He missed that one. Volleyball out to the top of the key, stolen by Vasquez. They got a 1-on-2. Vasquez goes inside. Whistle, and a foul is called. That was the anticipatory foul that time, and they called it on Cam Weekly. Vasquez will shoot two-line right with 4:57 left. Raiders on top, 74-68. Marcos Vasquez free throw all over the place, and it fell in.
How did that go in?
I was all ready to say no, but it fell in. Vasquez with 18 points on the night, make it 19. Here comes Elijah Farrington back into the game. He'll replace Sean Vaden, who sits down. 4:57 left to go. Purple Raiders 74, Heidelberg 70. 9 fouls on Mount Union, 5 on Heidelberg. Raiders with 1 timeout left. The Berg has 2. Possession arrow again with Mount Union. We have at least one more media timeout. Heiser lobs it to Collier. Dante at the high post. Spins out of it. Chance from 25 feet away. Hit the glass. Rebound picked up by Heidelberg. Here come the Student Princes now. Vasquez at the other end of the floor working on Weekly. Vasquez backing him down. Throws it out on top to Killens. Picked up by Collier. Killens is going to go into the paint. Kicks it into the baseline for Bozma. Now on top to Vasquez with 13 on the shot clock. Vasquez almost walked. Throws the ball into the corner. 8 on the shot clock. Gossam inside. Throws it up. No. Good defense by Elijah Farrington. And the Purple Raiders get the ball back with 4:07 to go.
He was expecting contact from Farrington, and Farrington completely moved out of the way not to draw that foul.
Smart by Elijah. We're under 4. We could really use a hoop here. Heiser sees a seam, goes inside hard, no foul, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders with 3:54 to go, but first, our under 4 media timeout. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. We got a lot of ball game left, everybody. Mount Union 74, Heidelberg 70. Purple Raider Hoops continues on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Stop by Giannino's Pizza at 1690 South Union Avenue in Alliance, or order fast and easy at Gianninos.com. From hot, fresh pizzas to wings, JoJo's, and more, there's something for everyone. And don't forget about our daily specials, perfect for lunch and dinner without breaking the budget. Feeding a crowd? Giannino's offers catering that makes your next party or office lunch simple and delicious. And right now, grab the Family Feast Special for just $37.95. A large 16-inch one-topping pizza, 8-piece chicken, JoJo's, and a pint of coleslaw. Giannino's Pizza. It's gotta be Giannino's.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Heiser looking to get the ball inbounds to Farrington. Whoa, Elijah had to really climb the ladder and get that one. 8 on the shot clock. Hamilton on the right wing. Kevin backs it out. 4 on the shot clock. Hamilton makes his move to the paint. Step back, 15-footer. Glass ball. Rebound. Farrington put it up. No. But the ball never hit the rim. Or do we get a foul call?
Yeah, Farrington got fouled before the shot clock violation.
Ooh, that was close. And Elijah Farrington will go back to the free throw line. Need our free throws here now. 3:41 left to go. Purple Raiders on top. 74-70. Winner plays Otterbein Saturday.
What's he telling you? Tell him to sit down. Tell him to sit down.
3:41 left to go in this one. Elijah Farrington's going to shoot line right. 4-point game. Raiders up by 74-70. Elijah Farrington, line right, only 5 points tonight, saddled with foul trouble. Eli's free throw. Off the front of the rim and no good. He's got one more coming.
Mount Union 0 for the last 4. Heidelberg 0 for their last 4, but they also haven't hit in the last 5-15.
Farrington line right, trying to split the pair and give the good guys a 5-point lead. Farrington lets it fly. That one just found its way in. Farrington's got 6. 3:37 left to go. Mount Union 75, Heidelberg 70. We're at the Mac Center on a Thursday night. OAC Hoops. Inside, Killens lost the ball, got it back. 14 on the shot clock. It's back into the hands of Vasquez. Vasquez working on Weekly. Vasquez clears out in the corner. Bosma for 3. Hit the rim, hit the top of the backboard, and fell down through. Bosma with 11. It's a 2-point game. Mount Union 75, Heidelberg 73 with 3:06 to go. Lob down to Elijah. Farrington had the ball poked away and stolen. Here comes the Berg on a run out. Student Prince has a chance to tie or take the lead with 2:58 to go in the game. Killens working on Elijah. Killens goes left, falls down, and they call a foul on Chance Kasenheiser, and that's number 4.
Wow.
So Purple Raiders are 10-plus with the foul, so the rest of the way Heidelberg is going to be shooting 2 free throws. Trey Killens line left, and a couple of free throws here will tie it. First one is up, no good.
His rim's got some character late in this game.
Oh, it is. 2:49 left. Purple Raiders 75, Heidelberg 73. Trey Killens line left. Second one is up. Ooh, that one went in. Killens with a dozen. Mount Union needs to score something. They're up by 1, 75-74 with 2:40 left to go in the game. Elijah on the block. Off of him and out of bounds.
Mount 0 for their last 2:40. They haven't scored in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2:52, excuse me.
2:37 left to go in the game. Purple Raiders 75, Heidelberg 74. Strap in, everybody. 2.5 left to go in this one. Markel Johnson-Nichols has it at the top of the key. Nichols on the left wing goes right down the paint, drove by everybody and scored. Markel Johnson-Nichols with 16, and the Student Princes have come all the way back to take a 76-75 lead. 2:15 to go in the game. Kasenheiser on the wing. Chance going to drive. Floater with a left hand. Up, in, and foul. Chance Kasenheiser with 19. He'll look for 20 at the line. And the young man from Lake High School getting it done tonight for Mount Union.
What a take. The confidence of him. The game in the situation it is to go down the baseline, float, get the foul, and get it to drop. You look for your primetime players to step up in big moments, and that's a big moment right now for Kasenheiser.
2:10 to go in the game. Mount Union 77, Heidelberg 76. Chance Kasenheiser to try to complete the 3-point play. Chance lets it fly around the rim and no good. It's still a 1-point game, 77-76. 2:03 left to go in this OAC Semi-final. Markel Johnson-Nichols from 18 feet up and good. Johnson-Nichols with 18. He loves that spot on the wing. And the Student Princes now are back in front, 78-77. 1:45 left to go. Kasenheiser top of the key and a foul on Killens. That will be his 4th. That will put the Purple Raiders at the free throw line in the 1-and-1. And Chance Kasenheiser will step to the charity stripe.
Clutch. Big time. Now we need to hit some free throws. Purple Raiders shooting 7 of 13 from the line.
Chance, good. Purple Raiders 78, Heidelberg 78. Chance Kasenheiser has picked up his 20th point of the night after a pretty slow start. Kasenheiser again, line right. Up. Good. 21 for Chance.
How did that happen? That's the quietest 21 I've ever seen.
1:43 left to go. Mount Union 79. Heidelberg 78. Student Princes with the ball. They're going right to left. Shot clock at 18. Game clock at 1:32. Gossam at the top of the key. Swings it to Markel Johnson-Nichols. Picked up by Lorich. Johnson-Nichols to the right side. Spins. Johnson-Nichols back it in. Up and under move. Put it up and in with the left hand and scored. Markel Johnson-Nichols with 20. Every move in the book, but he got it to go in. A minute and 15 left to go in the game. Heidelberg 80. Mount Union 79. Chance on the right wing behind the screen. Chance fakes the three. Chance with the basketball, 1:05 to go in the game. Kasenizer goes into the paint, floater from 6, up and good. Chance Kasenizer with 23. We seesaw at the Mac Center. 81-80, Mount Union by 1 with 54 seconds to go. Killens on the top of the key to Markel Johnson-Nichols. Now to Vasquez. Vasquez with 15 on the shot clock, 43 in the game clock. Vasquez around Dunbar. Dunbar fouled him. 41.3 seconds to go. Dunbar picks up the foul, his first, but again, Heidelberg shooting 2 free throws the rest of the game. It's still 41.3 seconds left.
Yeah, they're shooting 17 of 20 for the game. They're at 85% from the charity stripe. Purple Raiders sitting at 60.
Marcos Vasquez, line left, 2 free throws coming. First one up, good. 81-81, Heidelberg in Mount Union. Vasquez has his 20th point of the night. He's got 20. Johnson-Nichols has 20. Vasquez again. Good. Vasquez with 21. Now it's starting to get tight. 38 seconds left to go in the game. Heidelberg 82, Mount Union 81. Whistle, foul. Heidelberg. That's going to be on Gossam. That's his third.
That helps Mount Union a lot, too, with the time situation, setting up for the last shot.
Caleb Lorich at the free throw line. He's got 2 coming. 82-81 Heidelberg. The Raiders down 1 with 35.3 seconds left to go.
His first attempts of the game.
Caleb up. Missed it. Rebound, Farrington, but it was taken away by Heidelberg. And a loose ball foul on Kevin Moore. I'm telling you right now, they fouled Caleb Lorich on purpose. Because they knew he hadn't been to the free throw line. 32 seconds exactly in the game. It's 82-81 Heidelberg, and the Student Princes are going to the free throw line. And now what do we got?
Want them to mop the floor.
Okay.
Hey, looky, there he is. Good old Relly Rel out there.
So DJ Relly-Rel out there mopping up the floor, playing the music, getting people excited. Now he's cleaning up the water. 32 seconds left to go. It's Heidelberg 82, Mount Union 81. Line left is Trey Killens for the Student Princes. Killens has 12 points on the night. First free throw up. No good. It's still Mount Union down by 1. Killens has 1 more coming. All right, Farrington, Weekly, Hamilton, Moore, and Kasenizer on the floor now for Mount Union. Trey Killens, can he miss another one? Nope. Timeout. Heidelberg. Killens with 13. 32 seconds left to go in the game. It's a 30. We're going to keep it here. Heidelberg 83. Mount Union 81. The tension builds at the Mac Center.
You notice Mount Union went a little bit small with some of their best three-point shooters. Moore, Kasenizer, Weekly, they're out there. Hamilton, guys who you could rely on to hit a 3 if you need to. Wouldn't be surprised either if Heidelberg puts some kind of backcourt pressure on them. Now they're going to let them bring it up clean.
All right, 32 seconds left. Heidelberg 83. Mount Union 81. Purple Raiders with the basketball to Chance Kasenizer. Here we go. A lot of people on their feet now at the Mac Center. Raiders with the ball down 2. 20 seconds to go. Chance at the top of the three-point line. Backs it out. 16 on the shot clock. Chance makes his move right, left, steps into it weakly. Back to Heiser, 10 on the shot clock. Chance, a long three. No. Rebound, out of bounds, whistle. Purple Raider ball with 7.8 seconds left to go. And Mike Fuline is going to call the final timeout for Mount Union with 7.8 seconds to go. Holy cow. We'll keep it here.
All right. I am looking right now. If you're the coaching staff, are you trying for a 2 or a 3 here? They've got more players in foul trouble than you do.
2. I'm going 2 because I'm at home.
Then I'm looking for Elijah Farrington underneath, little lob pass. If you anticipate the double team, set it up so that you've got someone cutting on the backside. That way, as soon as Farrington catches it, he can feel that double team and drop it off to a cutter coming backside for a wide open look. At least that's how I draw it up.
I don't care what happens as long as we get 2 or maybe a 3. You know what I mean?
Boy, could you imagine? And the foul. Boy, oh boy.
7.8 seconds left to go. OAC Conference Semifinal Tournament. Heidelberg 83, Mount Union 81. The Bird came in 14-12. Mount Union was 23-2. And it's come down to the final 8 seconds, and the Raiders need to figure this one out. Purple Raiders, a lot of people standing at the MAC Center. Heiser gets it into Eli. Eli with 6, Eli with 5, lost the ball. Eli gets it back with the left hand, put it up, no good, but he got fouled. 3 seconds left to go in the game, and the Purple Raiders down 2, a chance to tie it at the free throw line. Elijah Farrington will have 2 coming. Eli's got 6 points on the night. Got to have them both, and don't forget, they still got 3 seconds left.
Possession arrow still to Mount, though.
Eli, first one is up. Good. Nothing but net for Farrington. He's got 7. Heidelberg 83, Mount Union 82. Timeout, Student Princes.
That's it for them.
That's their final timeout. It's a full. Again, we'll keep it here with 3 seconds left to go in the game. Mount Union down 1, 83-82. When we come out of the timeout, Farrington will have one more free throw coming line right. If he gets it, we'll be tied. And then you play out the final 3 seconds and see what happens. I'll tell you what, this has been an absolute grinder tonight here at the MAC Center on 1310 WDPN. Stick around. Post-game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. Stats analysis and a whole lot more coming up after the game. But we need a free throw just to tie. We're down 1, 83-82. Earlier tonight, Otterbein 53, Ohio Northern 51. So we know Otterbeins already into the title game. The Purple Raiders are trying to get there. Mount wins tonight. Again, it's a big if right now. They will host the championship game on Saturday. So let's just get this free throw in here first, and then let the chips fall where they may. Elijah Farrington. Line right for the Purple Raiders. Elijah's got 7 points tonight. Purple Raiders are down 83-82. Everybody on their free throw line. Spaces. Elijah Farrington gets the ball from the official. Puts it up, and he missed it. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Heidelberg with 1.8 seconds left. And the Student Princes are shooting 2 free throws with under 2 seconds left to go. And don't forget, the Purple Raiders are out of timeouts. Holy smokes.
Hey, check the clock, Mike. Time to check the clock.
1.8 seconds left to go. 83-82 Heidelberg. They are going to come over and see if there's maybe a couple more tenths of a second to put on, but boy, oh boy, had a chance to tie, and free throws again tonight for the first time all year might really cost the Purple Raiders because they've been shooting it good all season long, but tonight Not the situation.
10 of 18 from the charity stripe. We're also 12 of 30 from the three-point line. Shooting 40% from the three.
What's Heidelberg at the free throw line tonight?
20 of 24. 83.3%.
There's your game right there.
Yeah.
So Heidelberg 83, Mount Union 82.
So
they put some time up?
2 seconds.
Okay, so they added 2/10. So we got 2 seconds left. But again,
and Heidelberg
only 2 seconds, and Heidelberg shooting 2, and they have a 1-point lead, 83-82. So not only need a couple of misses here, and then you're going to have some kind of a miraculous heave at the end of the game.
Yeah.
All right, 83-82 Heidelberg at the free throw line. That's Trey Killens. He's got 2 coming. He's got 13 on the night. Free throw up, no good. All right, that leaves the door open a crack.
Yeah, but if
I almost want
miss
to
it
make it here.
Yeah, because if I were them, I'd miss it on purpose.
Right, that's going to chop up the rest of the clock. So we'll see how it plays out. Killens has one more coming line left. 2 seconds left to go. Heidelberg up by 1. Killens' free throw is good. Killens with 14. Mount's got 2 seconds. They ball get into Kassenheiser. Chance at half court. Lets it fly off the back of the rim. And the game is over. And Heidelberg has stunned Mount Union. 84-82.
Wow. Just down the stretch. Couldn't hit a shot.
And I'll tell you, that three-quarter court heave by Chance Kassenheiser was not that far off.
Yeah, he didn't get it off in time.
Should have never come down to that. And the game is over. And the Student Princes come to Alliance and upset Mount Union. 84-82. Purple Raiders drop to 23-3 on the season. Heidelberg goes to 15-12. They will play Otterbein for the OAC Conference title coming up here on Saturday. And for Mount Union, they're going to be in the NCAA tournament. Now you've left it into the hands of the committee. If you're going to host, if you do, who's going to be in your quad? Does the competition level go up now a little bit because you did not win your conference tournament championship? And that's the kind of stuff you don't leave the door open on. That's why you want to win out and leave no doubt. Yeah. And now you got to wait till whenever the drawing is. I don't know what it is, Sunday or Monday or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you got to wait, and now it's out of your hands. Again, 99.9% chance Mount Union's already in the tournament. And it's a pretty good chance they'll host. But this could change things moving forward. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Because now there's a good chance that one of these teams from the OAC, either Heidelberg or Otterbein, are going to end up in the same area that you're in.
Possibly.
Because they try to group them all geographically for travel.
Yep.
And I don't see them putting, us here and, Otterbein over in New York or in Wisconsin or anything like that. But we also saw a situation where Mount had a great season. They were winning. They won the OAC outright, and they lost the OAC tournament, and they didn't get in. They didn't put them in. And we're like, all they needed was to get in, and it didn't happen. So, I mean, obviously you'd like to, go in and no questions asked. You win your conference. You're in the tournament.
Yeah, you don't want to leave any doubt.
Yeah. And
you
now there is.
You never want to leave any doubt.
Now there is.
So at 23-3, the Purple Raiders now will just wait for the draw. And for Heidelberg, 2 out of 3 they beat Mount this year.
Yeah.
Beat them once in Tiffin, and they win the game here tonight by 2, 84-82. All right, we need to take a break. Actually, we need to take a couple of breaks. And we'll come back and get the post-game show underway. Final score at the Mack Center. Heidelberg 84, Mount Union 82. We'll come back with more on 1310 WDPN. Purple Raider basketball presented by Sarta.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes. and nearly 100,000 Proline rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
415 Group supports privately held businesses across Northeast Ohio with trusted accounting and IT services. With offices in Alliance and Canton, we're a local firm delivering national expertise, even recognized by USA Today as one of America's 100 most recommended tax and accounting firms. Our Raider pride runs deep. More than 30 Mount Union alumni have built their careers at 415 Group, including 6 partners throughout our 40-year history. We are proud to support Mount Union basketball and Raider Nation. Good luck, Purple Raiders. Bring it home. 415 Group, backing our community on and off the court.
Ready to level up your ride? Head to Carnation Auto Group in Alliance. They've got cars, trucks, and minivans ready for work, family, or the daily drive. Want to cruise the campground or neighborhood? Check out their golf carts, home of the lifetime warranty on golf carts. That's right, lifetime. Need to haul your toys or equipment? Their tough trailers are ready to roll. Visit Carnation Auto Group at 22180 Harrisburg Westville Road in Alliance, or shop anytime at carnationautos.com. Great prices, great vehicles, great service.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance, Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, back here at the Mac Center on 1310 WDPN, and of course all across our social media platforms and Q92radiosports.com. What was a raucous building tonight. Very quiet now. Purple Raiders fall to Heidelberg in the OAC tournament semifinals. Final score 84-82. Heidelberg goes to 15-12 on the year. Mount Union drops to 23-3. And again, for the people out there listening and some people kind of chatting, asking if Mount will still get an at-large. Yeah, they're going to get an at-large, but now you kind of wonder if they will get to be at home.
Yeah,
I would think that they would still, based on location, will help them because they're kind of centrally located with a lot of the other D3 schools around. But you never know. The committee will decide that, and we'll worry about that when they drop the brackets coming up. But
they were 8th coming in the nation coming into today. So they'll drop.
They're in. They'll probably drop, but they're going to be in.
Yeah.
You just gotta, wherever they tell you to go, you go, or whoever they send your way, you play them, and not the end of the world, but you want to go in on a good note. And loss like tonight's, the way they missed 8 free throws, the way the game started, and they used a lot of energy early, but they also did you get a final stat sheet?
Yeah,
okay,
I have one.
I'm just going off the top of my head here. We had a lead 3 or 4 times and let them in.
Yeah,
let them back.
Yeah, we went on a stretch right there towards the end where I think we went the last 4.5 minutes without, hitting a shot. Everything, all of our, like from the field, all of the points came from free throw lines. And as you mentioned, the free throws, we finished the night 10 of 18, 55% from the free throw line. They were 21 of 26, so they finished 80% from the free throw line. We had 10 more rebounds than they did. We had more blocks. More steals, same amount of turnovers. They shot better from behind the three-point line. In that second half, they shot 58% from 3. Purple Raiders shot 38%, and that's where we ended for the game, at 38%. They ended up at 45%. They were 11 of 24. Points in the paint, very close, 30 for Heidelberg, 34 for the Purple Raiders. It was just down the stretch. We went cold again because they if you look at the shooting sheets, the stat sheets they gave us, we were shooting 46% with how much time left in the game here? With 124. Nope, that's not right. doesn't show me the time left on the clock here, but it was 65-69, and then after that we took a dive, and boy, we got cold at the wrong spot in that late in that second half.
1,698 the attendance here tonight at the Mack Center, and Mount Falls 84-82. Let's see here. Second chance points tonight. Mount 15, Heidelberg had 5. Fast break points, the Berg 14, Mount Union 9. Bench points, this wasn't even close. Mount Union had 28, and Heidelberg had 7. But Mike went to his bench early tonight because the first 5 kind of wasn't feeling it early, and he went and subbed and kind of a little bit of a spark, and plus Elijah had foul trouble early, so he couldn't play his customary 30, 31 minutes.
Well,
he only was able to play 18 minutes tonight.
If you look at the time played, Bosma, Gossman, Vasquez, Killens, and Johnson-Nichols all above 30 minutes of game time. Mount Union only had 2 players who were over 30, and that was Kaysenheiser and Hamilton. And then, like I said, Vaden 15, Dunbar 16. Normally, when we see those types of minutes, it's because we're winning the game. We're giving guys rest. We're getting rotations in. And I had mentioned to you, too, normally we see the 5 in and the 5 out. And we looked at the court and, like, when have you ever seen the 5 that were on the court at any point in time together throughout the season? Yeah. And yet you hadn't. You hadn't seen them play together.
And another reason we were really kind of hoping to get this baby into overtime.
Yeah.
Bosma had 4 fouls. Gossam had 4 fouls. Killens had 4 fouls. Yeah. I mean,
yep.
Do we have anybody in serious trouble? Chance had 4. Nobody else had more than 3.
I think Eli ended up with 3.
Caleb had 3.
Yeah.
But everybody else, I mean, you could have went out there and played your game a little bit.
Yep, and physical and yep.
So, well, man, I was looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah.
I kind of already marked it on the calendar at home,
Yeah.
But
I scheduled all the commercials already. Yeah, scheduled all the commercials. But we will have basketball, 4:00. The West Branch girls, they are in their semifinals for their
district final.
Final.
Streetsboro,
I believe so. Yeah.
At Lordstown.
Yeah.
Christian will have that call at 4:00 this Saturday here on 1310 WDPN. So there will be basketball, but unfortunately no Mount Union basketball on Saturday.
And then make sure to follow us on all our socials, both the Q92 Sports and the AM 1310. Once we find out what the tournament draw is, we will be sure to update you all there, and we will bring you every game of the NCAA tournament as long as the Purple Raiders continue to they make it in advance. We will be with them.
We'll be with them. So little bump in the road tonight.
And this could go either way.
We'll get it figured out.
You and I talked during the commercial. This could go one of 2 ways. They could, feel the momentum absolutely taken out from underneath them, or they can be like, I don't want that taste in my mouth, and, might be able to re-energize them. You've seen teams who, suffer bad losses in the end. All you got to do is get in. Anything can happen. So we'll be I'll be watching the draw and finding out where if the Purple Raiders advance and be rooting for them.
All right, little bump in the road, but we'll get it back together and we'll make a little run. We'll come back. We got one more break to go. It's the Purple Raiders falling to Heidelberg tonight, 84-82. Back with more on 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, back for the final time here at the Mack Center, 1,698 in attendance. Heidelberg, the upset. They beat Mount Union tonight, 84-82. Tournament draw coming up this weekend, NCAA Division III. As soon as we find out what's going on with the Raiders, we'll pass it along to you on all of our social media platforms and, of course, AM 1310 WDPN. Mr. Keller, your final thoughts before we head out.
It's been, because we don't know. We're assuming that they're going to get in. Yeah. So it's been an amazingly fun season. The energy in this place was incredible, and boy, I really hope that we host games because I want to see this team in front of this crowd in the NCAA tournament. I don't want to not see this team play anymore. Like you and I have talked about, how connected we feel in every year, and I don't want it to be done. I know you don't want it to be done.
No.
They need to figure out, and I know it's a short period of time, and they've had this whole season. The start of games and the start of halves, those first 4 minutes, is something that they need to figure out a way, even if it's a designed play to get a quick dunk, something to get the energy into them, because they constantly come out flat. And it's not every game, but it's been a big chunk of them where that first 4 minutes has really hurt them.
Well, here's the other thing. Okay, so they didn't play for a whole week.
Yeah.
We're going to be off another week.
And we saw that issue with them earlier when they had the two losses during the regular season.
So before the tournament starts, you're going to be off another week. So good news is it gives you a lot of time to figure things out and get healed up and get straight or whatever you want to call it. But also the fact that you're not going to be in fierce 5-on-5 under the bright lights competition for
maybe Fuel
two times in the last 14 days. So.
Maybe Coach Fueline will let me come down and bang a little bit with the guys.
Come on over. Put that Kennedy helmet on and come on over.
I don't need the helmet. Like, if I step foot on, like, you think I'm this, like,
you're scaring me.
Nice, quiet guy? Like, if I get competitive, watch yourself. I'd love to come out and bang with these guys. That would be so much fun. So much fun. I can only do it in short spurts because I'm fat and out of shape, but it would be so much fun.
Get your tickets now for Keller Onslaught at the Mac Center.
We'll stream it.
We'll stream it. Yeah, sure we will. All right, before this train really goes off the track, like it did the other day, let's get out of here. Thanks to my partner, Ryan Keller. Thanks to Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. Most of all, thank you for listening, Raider Nation. Again, a little hiccup tonight. We'll be back for the NCAA tournament. Final score here tonight at the semi of the OAC. It was Heidelberg 84, Mount Union 82. Sam Berkwin saying so long and good night from the Mac Center at the University of Mount Union. You've been listening to Purple Raider Basketball at AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta. So long.